speaking of horses, and we are here at the Midwest Carriage Classic or Festival, which has moved to Elkhorn, Wisconsin this year. And we're going to go around this Midwest Festival and show you a lot about what's going on here and talk to some people putting on this driving classic. You're going to love it. So stay with us right here on Speaking of Horses. We are here at the Midwest Carriage Festival, which has moved here to Elkhorn, Wisconsin this year. And Marcia Himmler is my guest. She is a technical delegate who is actually here as a representative through the American Driving Society to ensure that the rules are, followed and all that. So, Marcia, welcome. And first of all, you're from New York.
Saratoga Springs.
Saratoga Springs, a beautiful part of the country. Absolutely gorgeous. Tell us about being here at this Midwest event.
Well, I come from the Midwest, so I'm always glad to come back to where I came from, although I came from Indiana. This is my third year as the technical delegate for this show. It's always been a very well-run show, in my opinion, and a lot of nice people to work with. My job is to be the liaison between the competitor and show management, make sure everything is safe and following the rules. And if there's any questions or any disputes over something, I'm the one that gets called in and has to make the decision.
Well, see, that's why they bring somebody in from like New York. You can come in, you can make the very objective call, and then you don't have to stay around. You leave.
Right, I can be the bad guy and go home.
Right, and that's needed. In many cases, that's needed. Yeah.
But I always try not to be the bad guy, to be very judicious and fair in any decision that I am called on to make.
So how long you been in driving?
Over 40 years.
Wow.
I've got two 30-year pins, one from the USEF, one from the American Driving Society, and that was from about 5 years ago.
Wow, that's great. So do you still compete yourself as well?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I used to compete at Walnut Hill, and I compete at Lorenzo, and I'm in the show committee at Lorenzo. So I've got an old pony, and this may be her last year.
So how do you like this event? Is this
I
event?
like it. It's nice. It's laid back. It's laid out well. We have plenty of room. The rings are very nice and very good for driving.
Well, when they moved here this year to the Walworth County Fairgrounds in Elkhorn from Columbus, Columbus was a lot of tents, a lot of portable stalls that all had to be put up in that park. Here they've moved into a really nice horse facility with permanent barns, permanent arenas. They've got a really nice setup here.
Yes, they do, and management of the fairgrounds runs a lot of horse shows here, so they understand horse people and can work with us, and it's been very pleasant.
Right. Well, we wish you luck here at the show.
Well, thank you very much. I enjoy being here.
And we hope you don't have too many bad decisions to make.
Hope I don't make any. Thank you.
Marcia Himmler, who is the technical delegate, and stay with us at Speaking of Horses. We're going all around the Midwest Classic, the driving classic. You're going to love it.
Hi, I'm Simone Mauser with Simone Chapeaus and Creations. I've been in business about 10 years. I design hats. They're all one of a kind. I start with a blank hat and then do all the decoration to them. I've been involved with the carriage driving community for about the last 8 years. So you'll see me at the different carriage events such as the Midwest Carriage Show, the Midwest Horse Show, the Villa Louis Carriage Classic, and also the Weight House. I got started in this business because I loved hats, and I had done some costuming work, and this was kind of always my first love, so this is what the direction my business took.
Family, and we only want the best for them. No standing water means clean, good tasting, algae-free, mosquito-free, and virus-free water. No risk of electric shock, no risk of fire from faulty wiring. Cool water in the summer, warm water in the winter. Water delivered fresh from the water supply at 50 degrees year-round. Drinking Post Water.
The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV.
Well, right now we're going to give you a look at some of the obstacle driving. This is the single cart obstacle driving. It is time and it is accuracy. So let's watch just a bit of this going on in the field right beside the arenas. Hey, Wayne Williams, speaking of horses, we're at the Midwest Carriage Classic now. It's now in Elkhorn, Wisconsin here. Moved in here from Columbus, Wisconsin for years.
Correct.
Fran Seidel is my guest. Now, Fran, tell us what you're doing here with the Midwest horse, or the Midwest Carriage Classic.
We are doing a ADS approved carriage show. There's 6 different classes and then additional classes, 6 in the division, several different divisions, and just having a good time.
Yeah, so you are exhibiting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's your favorite class in this?
I just ran my favorite class. It's the timed obstacles. There are 10 sets of cones and additional random cones in there this time as well. And you drive it as quickly as you can without breaking gate and without knocking any of the balls off of the cones.
Right, and we're going to show a little of this in just a minute.
Beautiful.
Of how this class works, but there are the cones.
Yes.
And you put the tennis balls on the top.
Yes.
And you have to run the pattern correctly.
Yes.
And not disturb the tennis balls.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have to keep the red gate on the right, the red marker on the right, and they are numbered, but you can't necessarily see where the numbers are when you're on the course until you get through the next one. So we get to walk the course ahead of time and figure out the direction of how our horse moves and how we think we can get through it quickest.
So, do you do other classes as well?
I do. We did turnout class this morning, and that's judged primarily on your horse, your cart, how everything is put together, what your whole look looks like, maintenance of your cart, cleanliness of your horse, and just putting on an overall good picture.
Now, when you get to the attire for this, of course, you have on the coat, the ascot, you have all and the hat and all that.
Yes.
But tell us the purpose of the apron.
The apron it originally was to, and still is, it was to keep your clothing clean. So there's dye on the reins, your gloves as well. Keep your hands clean and to protect your clothing while you're in the cart.
One of the things that I always have fun with is trying to explain to people why a dashboard in an automobile is called a dashboard. And it's a dashboard because it came from the carriages.
Yeah.
The dashboard in the front of the carriage to keep the horse from throwing the dirt on you.
Yes.
And that's the dashboard. And it just kind of transferred over as the carriages got turned into automobiles. And I love to throw that trivia on my son. So, the weather's holding nice.
Yes, you were afraid of rain. So.
What classes do you have left?
I have Pick Your Route, which there's 10 sets of cones. You can't go through any set of cones twice, and you have to go through, figure out the best route for yourself and your horse to get through it as quickly as you can. So it is timed, but it's also, nothing is marked.
But you like the obstacles and the timed events.
I do.
I can tell. That's what always comes out first,
I
right?
do, yeah.
Well, we're having a great time here. It's the Midwest Carriage Classic. It has moved here to Elkhorn, but it's been going on for years.
Yes.
And we're in Elkhorn, Wisconsin, having a great time. We're going to watch a little of this obstacle right now so people can see what it is that you just ran.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
All right. Stay with us here at Speaking of Horses.
Horses. Piranha! Oh no! Oh, the humanity! Oh, piranha.
Welcome to the world of orange slow feeder, the longest lasting, highest quality slow feed net in the world. We currently have 12 different sizes, and we have anywhere from a small trailer net clear up to a 6x6 round bale or a 4x8 square bale net. And you can contact us at orangeslowfeeder.com. We also have a Facebook page, and we're at Pinterest, and we'll be on Twitter soon.
Midwest Carriage Classic.
And I'm the owner of KF Clothing. I design my embroidery designs, and I put them on vests and jackets and pants and t-shirts. And I have a lot of fun doing it. This is my new vest line. It's a soft shell vest with ribbed sides, so it makes it incredibly comfortable. It's lightweight with a couple of hidden pockets inside and a little swoop in the back just to hide the tush, just a bit, just a bit. I have it in, this is my double horse design. I also have a Hadley design, which is a really fun, funky design on the back. And I also have a snap of it and matching t-shirts. The t-shirts, this is a long sleeve thermal, but I have t-shirts with the little, either the horse or the bit design on there. And my vests come in tan and a blush color that is fabulous. So those are my vests. And I also do denim jackets. This is my Sierra design. And so all my jackets have women's names. Sophia, Heather, Francesca, Hannah, Aria. So I have a lot of fun doing some great designs for women. And everything is washable and everything's comfortable.
Wow.
So this is my first visit to the driving group. What a fabulous group. They're kind, and it's really unique in terms of the beautiful costumes that they wear, and it's just such a great experience.
Yeah.
I've done 100 jumper shows. I just came back from a couple of Arabian shows in Fort Worth and Denver last 2 weeks, and so now I'm actually back home because I'm in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and it's great to be back home.
See, that's what I was going to ask you. You're in Waukesha, so now how do people contact you?
Website, kfclothing.com.
Well, that's simple.
There you go. Yeah, it's very simple.
Well, we're glad to have you here supporting the Midwest Carriage Festival since it has moved in here from Columbus, Wisconsin for years, and we're here in
What a
Elkhorn.
great venue. It worked out well.
Yeah, it has. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Hey, we're going around the Midwest Carriage Festival, the driving festival here in Elkhorn. Stay with us. We got a lot more coming.
Looking for 5 here in our open large pony turnout. So competitors, as you come in, please add a working trot on the rail, and watch the in-gate now as we load the class. Our judge inspected the entry of Ray Helmuth from Cambridge, Iowa, driving the George and Kathy Dickerson Major Blitz RSR, the Pinto Horse Gelding, the vehicles of Spider Fayette. Next up, we have the Lisa Lovett entry number 34 from Oregon, Illinois. She's driving Bela. Bela is a Norwegian Fjord 14-year-old mare. Her vehicle is a Brewster Green road cart. Lisa also rides. We have the results for our open large pony turnoff class. The ribbons will be presented this time by the Announcers Pavilion. We congratulate our competitors into 5th place. The award goes to number 30. This is the entry of Ingrid Kraus from Cross Plains. Driving 2-step is Michelle Blackler. Congratulate them on 5th place. The 4th place ribbon, number 35. This is the Tricia Thede entry from Burnett, Wisconsin, driving Willow. The vehicle is the Natural Wood Village cart built by Lauren Gettleman, into 4th place. Third place goes to Cambridge, Iowa, the Ray Helmuth driving the George and Kathy Dickerson entry number 33. This is Major Blitz RSR. The vehicle is a Spider Fayette, into 3rd place. The red ribbon in 2nd place, we congratulate number 34. This is Lisa Lovett from Oregon, Illinois, driving Bela, the road cart purchased from the Pleasure Time Carriages. Bela, the 14-year-old Norwegian Fjord mare, driven by Lisa Lovett, into 2nd place. Looking for Terry Hooten. Terry Hooten, please report to your stall at this time. And our winner of the class, number 31, this is Vicki Nelson Boda from St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin. She's driving the 12-year-old Snowdrop. The vehicle is a conserved Kimball & Company Wicker Fayette.
Well, Wayne Williams, speaking of horses, that's a look around. If you want to learn about driving, you can contact the festival here, the Driving Festival, Midwest Carriage Classic, or the American Driving Society, and learn a lot more about this equine activity.